Hey, welcome back to the channel, guys. I'm GA, and if you're new here, I'm so glad you found us today. If you've been here before, what is up? And I am excited to walk you through my exact process for turning massive amounts of long-form footage into tight, viral-style clips right on my phone. Now, the twist is that while I used to do everything manually, I've started using Vizard to do the heavy lifting for me, which saves hours of time. I'm going to take you through my full step-by-step process, from raw, unedited camera rolls to a polished final short that feels human, not robotic. Let's dive right in, because honestly, my camera roll is a mess of clips after a day of filming. Usually I start by importing long-form talking head footage where I am testing a new product or sharing an idea. Normally, this would mean hours of scrubbing to find the right moments. But that is where Vizard comes in to save the day. I simply upload the full video to the platform, and I tell the AI exactly what kind of clip I want, whether that's a testimonial, a hook, or a quick 30-second snippet. The AI analyzes everything, finding the emotional peaks and voice spikes that actually keep people watching. Instead of hunting for the perfect shot, the software gives me 5 or 6 high-quality options ready for me to review. Full disclosure, I still like to keep my hands on the creative controls, so I personally pick the clip that matches my story best. For this example, I chose a moment where I explain how my focus was ruined by coffee, which makes for a really strong hook. Vizard didn't just clip that moment, it suggested a tighter trim and even layered in an alternate angle I had filmed earlier. Once I have those base clips, I export them to my phone because that is where I like to add my final stylistic touches. I use CapCut for the fine-tuning, like mirroring shots, adding speed ramps, or doing those frame-by-frame cuts that make it look professional. I start by opening a new project and importing that Vizard-generated clip, and if there is weird ambient noise, I just mute the original audio. I really love recording my own voiceover because it gives that intimate conversational feeling that viewers seem to connect with. I keep my script open in my Notes app, hit the record button, and just speak naturally like I'm talking to a friend. The script I wrote is short and punchy, focusing on the problem of jitters and the solution of finding clean energy. After I record, I make sure to boost the volume of the voiceover so it sits perfectly on top of the background music. Then, I spend some time removing the dead air, zooming in on the waveform to snip out those tiny pauses. Once the voiceover is snappy, I drag my video clips over it to make sure the visuals are perfectly synced to what I am saying. If I am talking about holding a cup, you see the cup. If I am talking about a product, you see the product close up. Sometimes the AI stitches in a perfect reaction shot for me, but for the specific product close-ups, I prefer to do those manually. I also always double-check the very end of the clip to ensure there are no unwanted watermarks or logos sneaking in. Captions are non-negotiable for social media, so I use the auto-caption tools to make sure my words are readable. I tweak the line breaks so the text feels natural, keeping the font bold, simple, and aligned perfectly in the frame. For the music, I choose a commercial-free track and drop the volume to about 10%. So it complements the voice, not competes with it. I make sure to fade the music out right at the end, so the video doesn't just stop abruptly on the viewers. Now the scheduling part is where the real magic happens, as I don't have to manually post every single day. Vizard lets me set a frequency, like 3 posts a week, and it spaces everything out across my content calendar automatically. This frees up so much of my mental energy because I can spend my time creating instead of playing postman. To compare, CapCut is amazing for the hands-on, creative editing, but it does not tell you what is going to go viral. Vizard sits right in the middle, finding the human moments while giving me a system to distribute them without me babysitting. My last tip is this: don't trust the AI blindly. Always review the clips, check the captions, and bring your own flavor to it. I use the AI for the discovery and the heavy lifting, then I use my phone editor for the personality and the final polish. Once you have your VO levels set and your music balanced, Just export it in the right aspect ratio for the platform you are targeting. The cool thing is that after you do this for a week, the AI actually learns what works for your audience and gets better at its suggestions. So that is the whole process. Film more than you think, let the tools find the juice, and polish for style. If you want me to drop a checklist or show you my exact dashboard settings, just let me know in the comments below. Tell me if you prefer these workflow tutorials or if you want me to go deeper into scripting and teleprompter tricks next. That is it for today. Quick recap. Use AI for discovery, polish in CapCut, and automate your schedule to make your life easier. Thanks for tuning in. I really appreciate you hanging out, and I will catch you in the next one.